fact, I never have time. I never have time to do whatever the thing is. I never have time. I make time. So let's unpack this. Years ago, I worked in an office. If anyone can remember those days, I worked in an office at a different company than I work now, and I was a supervisor of a small department. And there was this one guy who, throughout the day, he said this at least once a day, he'd say, "Nick, you got a minute?" And I tried to be nice and professional, but boy did I hate that question. Because no, I didn't have a minute. If you're managing your time well, you never have a minute to just, oh, I'm bored, what am I gonna do now? Oh, good thing that person needs me. If you're managing your time well, you already have it allocated to know what you're gonna do to fill your time so that you can be the most efficient at what you do. So no, I never have time, but I make time. So now here in the future, I realize that more about myself. When people say I didn't have time to, they mean I didn't make time to. And ultimately, I never have time, I make time. People have said before, so Nick, you work a full-time job, you're married, you have 2 kids, you shoot these YouTube videos, you earn $500 or $600 a month on the side doing these, you run a blog also, and you're at the gym for like an hour a day, 6 days a week, plus you go on a 45-minute walk 7 days a week. How do you have time to do that? I make time. You know, I wake up at 5 a.m. to do those things. It may mean that I'm in bed by 9:30 or 10, and it may mean some nights I only get 6 hours of sleep. But I make time because ultimately, and I've said this in a song that I've released here on this channel, life is a gift and time is all we have. Well, me being such a red pill perspective on life, I can control how I spend my time. I cannot control how much time I have. So I focus on what I can control and not on what I can't. And I don't have time for most things. But if it matters to me, I'll make time for it. And that's how we all are. Ultimately, going back to the concept of 5 stones, there's 5 priorities in your life that everything else is just details compared to those 5 things. I'll tell you them right now if you've never heard me talk about them. My faith, my relationship in God, my marriage, my kids, my career, and then lastly, my physical fitness. Those are the things that matter most to me. If you knew me in real life, chances are, whatever the conversation would go to, it'd be one of those 5 things. Because everything else is just details. I prioritize my time, my energy, my money, my thoughts, my emotions on those 5 things. And everything else, probably not going to get much airtime because it's not important. I don't make time for that. Do I have time? No, I probably don't. But I'll find a way to make time. It's about priorities. And it's about discipline. And it's about setting those expectations for your life so that you're not, whoa, caught by whatever the way the wind blows or based on what other people tell you to do or whatever I have to do. No, I am prepared. I have a plan because I prioritize my time management. What do you believe? How do you feel? Your comments belong right here.